Hello and welcome back to the 6 a.m. Club where we start our day inspired. Today, we are going to be diving into a powerful quote that says, "The major value in life is not what you get. The major value in life is what you become." So let's unpack for a moment this quote. Often, we measure success by what we acquire, whether it is money, possessions, accolades. But this quote shifts the focus and our perspective from material gains to personal growth. It's not about what you acquire, it's about who you become in the process of striving for your goals. It's the skills that you develop along the way, the character that you build, the resilience that you gain. Those are the true treasures of life. Think about it. Life, it's a journey. You have heard that before. But sometimes we just think about it as a series of destinations. Each challenge that we face, each goal that we pursue, they all shape us into the person that we are meant to be. When you strive for something, whether it is a new career, a healthier lifestyle, or just a personal mastery, you grow. You become more knowledgeable, more capable, and often more compassionate. Let me share a personal story. A few years ago, I set a goal that I wanted to run a 5K. Okay, I know this is not a big goal because, 5K. Everyone runs a 5K. But not me, not then. This was during the pandemic. I am not a runner. I had had experiences in my life that made me fear running because I almost passed out on a basketball camp when I was a kid. So I don't like running. I had never be a runner. I always avoid running. It was my least favorite form of exercise. And at the beginning, it was all about crossing the finish line. It was all about, I want to win that medal. Like I had signed up for this 5K, and all that I could think about was winning the medal, like finishing this 5K. But along the way, I realized the real value was in the discipline and the perseverance that I developed. Waking up every morning to train, all the mental battles that I had to go through as I was training because I I couldn't run a 5K when I started, right? All the mental battles, all the adjustments I had to make in order to be able to do that, all those efforts transformed me. The medal was nice, but who I become in the process was the true reward. That shifted something in me. That broke through a limiting belief that I was not a runner. And I kept telling myself I'm not a runner, and that was keeping me from being able to run a 5K. And after that, I proved to myself that I could. I rewire myself from past experiences because now I had a new experience to build upon. And after that, I ran a 10K and I stopped there. I have no interest in running a marathon, but that was such an amazing experience. So, you might be asking yourself, how can we shift our focus from what we get to who we become? And I want to share with you 5 practical tips on how to do that today. So, the first one is instead of just setting goals based on outcomes, set goals that emphasize the skills and the qualities that you want to develop. For example, rather than aiming to earn a certain amount of money, aim to become a better communicator or a more innovative thinker. The second way is to see obstacles as opportunities for growth. Each challenge is a chance to develop resilience and problem solving skills. And when you are faced with an obstacle, when you are faced with a setback, pause and think, what is this obstacle, this problem trying to teach me? How is this problem going to help me grow? And just, it's going to help you see that from a different perspective. Another thing that is very helpful is to reflect regularly, to take time to reflect on your journey. Ask yourself questions like, what have I learned? How have I changed? And if you want to take it to the next level, grab a journal and write about these things. Another tip is seek for feedback. Don't be shy. Don't shy away from feedback. Feedback is essential for growth. Constructive criticism can help you understand your blind spots and the areas where you can improve. So constantly seek for feedback from others. And the last one is to acknowledge the small wins and the progress that you're making along the way. Celebrate those milestones. That can keep you motivated and remind you how far you've come. And as you celebrate, maybe you can combine those celebrations with some reflection. And there you have such a powerful tool to help you shift your mindset to focus on who you are becoming versus what are the things that you're getting. So, we can look at different examples out there. One example, for me, is Oprah Winfrey. Her journey from a challenging childhood to becoming a media mogul wasn't just about gaining fame and fortune. It was about the resilience, the empathy, the wisdom that she developed. Shifting your mindset from acquisition to personal growth can really transform your life. It reduces the pressure to achieve external validation and fosters that deeper sense of fulfillment. When you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, success naturally follows, and it's more sustainable and more rewarding. So, as we wrap up today's episode, I want to remind you that the true value in life is not what you get, but who you become. So, embrace the journey, cherish the growth, and keep pushing your boundaries. You're constantly evolving, and that's something to be incredibly proud of. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed today's episode, please share it with a friend who might need this reminder today. And stay tuned for more inspirational episodes here on the 6 a.m. Club. And until next time, keep pushing forward and working on becoming the best version of yourself.